Hi. Basically, my story starts on the 16th of January. 16th of February. We were to leave the property by 8 o'clock. And on Monday, 2 days before we were meant to leave the property, I think it was Barnet Council that called us, and they said that they told my mum that you need to try and find a storage to put your clothes in. And my mum said that's not possible, like she can't do it in 2 days, and most storages are closed on the weekends. And then she told them, like, can you try and help? Like, and then they were like, no, like you need to do this part alone. And then my mum said, I haven't got any storage. And then they were like, why don't you sell your clothes? You can make money out of it. That was their response. And then they told her, by 11 o'clock on the day we were meant to leave, we were meant to leave the property by 8 o'clock, that all our stuff have to be out. They told my mum till 11 o'clock, then they'll tell her where she's gonna go. Because we were protesting outside Barnet Council, they called my mum and they told her, oh, we've got an emergency accommodation for you, and it's in Enfield. And then when my mum went to collect the keys, and then when she went there, she didn't have to use the keys to open the door. She just push it, and then it opens. How can you live in a house that you just push the front door and it opens? And then when so my mum called them, and then she told them this is what's happening. Like, you can open the door with your hands. You don't need to use a key. And then 2 days later, and then they came and fixed the door. And then when because my brother, he goes football training. When he came back and he wanted to have a shower, and then we found out we've got no hot water coming out of the shower. We had no water coming out of the shower, and still today we've got no hot water coming out of the shower.
How much does that cost you a week for having no water? 380 quid. £380 a week.
And we've got no heating. Heating takes like 2 days, 3 days to warm up. And then when we called them to tell them about the heating, they were like to us, the landlord doesn't want to fix it for you.
Shame on you. Crime.
And then they said that we'll be in the emergency accommodation for 2 months. It's already been 2 months and we haven't heard anything from Barnet Council. Nothing. And my mum, when we were protesting outside Barnet Council, they say they'll help her pay the storage, but they haven't helped her. She has to pay 470 something pounds plus 38 pounds. And like for us that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. We can live on that money for like 2 years. That's
Criminals get treated better.
Yeah. That's basically my story.